Hi, welcome to my final project presentation for DATA608 Knowledge on Visual Analytics. I decided to do my project on this type of data set because I would like to show the beauty of data visualization. Before I proceed, you may want to check on this shiny app. You have information about the countries and their respective labor force. The malaria per 100,000 and the HIV and tuberculosis for respective countries here. If you click on this site, on this link, it will take you to the site. And the data was collected from World Bank here. Here are the libraries I used for the analysis. The dataset was loaded, and here is a glimpse of the dataset. We have the year code, the country code, adult 15 living with HIV, and so on and so forth. But from the website here, the website don't really provide the longitude and latitude, so I got that from another website. So here are the countries of longitude and latitude, so I therefore decided to match the two together. So after merging by country name, I got it to be here. And with the margin, there's going to be a kind of a missing values, and with this data bank as well, we have a lot of missing values. I think some country don't give a report yearly. Some country actually didn't even give for the whole years on that study. So as you can see, we have many missing values. Before I actually added the longitude together to it, and then this is after I added the longitude. So with this, we may not be able to continue with our analysis without doing some cleaning. First of all, I try to convert some columns to numeric for AC analysis, and then I added, because I'll be using Google Base. So one of the requirements of the Google Base is that the coordinates are being separated by columns. So here we have it here, and a graphical representation of the missing values. We have it over here. All those white color, say yellow colors, they are the missing values. We say we have missing observation a lot here. So I decided to use a package in R. It's called mice multivariate imputation by chain equation. So the package actually assisted us in generating some simulated data. So I have them there, and not all of them are really were able to be generated using the mice package. So after which I decided to omit the remaining package, the remaining observation that were not generated by the mice package. So after the cleaning, we have observation with no missing values. And here are the summary statistics. A glimpse of a percentage of children all over by HIV. That is, those children that don't have a parent due to HIV. Their parent died due to HIV. So I use a simple SQL select command. So I obtain the values and then I try to make a plot first of all to check using a box plot any kind of a outlier. Um, and here we have it. So this is the analysis in details. So we could say about a country called Bahrain. We see in year 2000. We see the percentage the actually on the rise, like of 58.02418. And Amelia, Kuwait, Lesotho, and so on and so forth. Uh, so we will be moving to incidence and proportion rate and prevalence rate. We have a derivation from CDC over there, and then we will be following CDC derivation and recommendation. Here I was going to actually did analysis on these to show the incidence risks for HIV. So we have it over this. If you want to hide it, so if you want to hide any of the, and then you have the raw data set. And if you want to add this as well, so that this is for tuberculosis, this is for HIV, and that's the table for name, and then there's a table for malaria as well. So I would like to show you the graphical representation of those diseases, the HIV, the tuberculosis, and the malaria. So this is the chart is for the HIV, and this for tuberculosis, and here for malaria. Just hover your mouse on it, and you're gonna get a very detailed explanation on each and every one of those charts. Not only will I show you the chart, I also have a map as well, so you're able to know. As you can see here, this is a southern part of Africa. We have a country, South Africa, with the population. You can see the population of South Africa and the percentage at risk per 100,000. And here also for Lesotho as well. Uh, West Africa, and that's Equatorial Guinea. And that's for the HIV, and also for tuberculosis. This is distributed to some European countries as well as southern part of America. This is for malaria. I also calculated the person at risk comparison. Here we'll be doing kind of a in-depth analysis, and then we actually are trying to combine the three together. So we have the malaria, the tuberculosis, and HIV. So with these, I actually use a 3D approach. So here's a 3D. So in 3D from 3D, I show you for malaria the y-axis, the x-axis, and this is for malaria, and this is for population at risk for the other one, and that too. So we have it here. We have the y-axis for malaria, z-axis for HIV, and the x-axis for tuberculosis. I mean malaria, and y-axis for tuberculosis. Sorry. So here is for incident per person per time. This is the SQL query. You may hide it, you want to show it, just click on that button. And here is the map showing the country. You see there's a little major difference, I won't say little, between the person at risk and person part time. That's Mongolia there. And for the tuberculosis is more like the uh, person at risk. Let's move to prevalence. So prevalence rate, we can use it to report the number of cases as a fraction of total at risk and can further be categorized according to different subset of population. And this is for HIV prevalent and tuberculosis. I actually use the nested form of squirrel here, and this is combined for all the diseases, right? On the 3D approach showing the combined. I try to do analysis showing to actually to check if there um, really there's relationship between those the population, the labor force, and the diseases we have there. So I first of all I check for normality, as you can see here, that this is actually not normal. We are not going to neglect it because it's not really normalized. We are going to use the GLM, the general linear model, to actually assist us. General linear model uh, is used to select best model and to estimate parameter, and then it will help us in to give a better interpretation as well. This is a general equation. The y's are dependent variable, and we have the intercept and the parameter that we have estimated, and then we have the independent variables, and this is zero time. So in matrix notation, we have it with this. We will divide our data set into training and test. We set up our hypothesis. So here for labor force, we will be testing if there's a liver force has effect on the HIV, tuberculosis, and malaria against the alternative hypothesis that said liver force has no effect on it. So our rejection will be we are going to reject no hypothesis if the calculated p-values, the values we're going to get after the calculation is less than the calculated value. We are using the 0.5 as our alpha, so otherwise we do not reject H naught. Note here we'll be using both forward and backward selection here. So we use GLM where our dependent variable labor force percentage here and against all the other variables. That is a summary from this from the stepwise model selection. As you can see here. The population total is significant. with 0.01 here, and as well as the malaria, and HIV with 0.001. So this is the plot of residue, and then this is our ANOVA analysis of variance. Here we see that there are actually significant here. It's really less than 0.05, the p values. So our decision, we are going to reject H naught since p values are less than the tabulated value. So we set up a hypothesis for the second one, which is the population, testing population against them. So we use population against the rest, and we will get similar. Here we have to be 0.011, which is really significant of that, and we actually plotted the residual. So we say the residual going this down. This is the analysis of variance for the population. We see this is really low. Is less than 0.05. We actually test for the non-zero confidence interval. So you can see the confidence interval is so there's non-zero there. That is the value from here between these at 2.5 and 97.5 is non-zero between the value between this number and that number. So that shows we are on the right track. Here is a predicted value, actual value against the predicted value. And then we'll be using our mean absolute percentage error to actually check if our prediction is correct or not. With the MAPE, we see that the only error we'll actually get is about 15%. The accuracy is about 87%. So we have a general conclusion. The personal risk show that majority of the diseases highly considered in Southern part of Africa for the incident. By time we say giving more insight about the diseases that are considered non-chronic like malaria and tuberculosis. So we have to give more insight. We have to look about this. These are really on the high side. For the prevalence, this was used to estimate the prevalence of disease, and better result was obtained. It shows the widespread of disease beyond southern part of Africa to some part of Asia. South America and Caribbean was not left out. See, this is our recommendation for the labor force. We are asked to provide more employment opportunity to the citizen. If economy is viable, the citizen will want to live a healthy lifestyle, and will ultimately aid in decreasing the widespread of diseases. And for the population, we advise to maintain the population as a sporadic increment in population without good standard of living would jeopardize the economy and cause an increase in the spread of diseases. Sorry, this is the thank you. Really appreciate.